Over the course of this, I've just decided that you need more and more of my face in the frame. Thanks. Oh, and I shaved. You're welcome. So, Project Runway finale has finally occurred. It is finally over. So I know that a lot of people have some really conflicting opinions about the way that this season of Project Runway wrapped up with the pick for the winner. I've gotta say, I really don't agree with where people are coming from, but we'll get to that, Actually, why don't we just get to it? We'll start with Erin, who won. Congratulations, Erin. I am thrilled that some quirky motherfucker from Boston finally got some recognition for the crazy that we have been dreaming up in our cold, freezing... I'll stop. So Erin's first look, I have to agree with the judges, was very like genie in a bottle. Not the best way to start off the collection at all. I don't think it set a tone for what her collection was about. I don't think it was a really strong opening look. It was really just very confusing and could have destroyed her entire collection. Structuring your collection when you only have 10 looks and they're, in Erin's case, very disparate looks, is very, very important, and this was not the look to do it with. Look number 2, so I only got a close-up of this, but obviously there was a very full collapse. I'm actually glad that I got the close-up of this because something about Erin's win that is really, really important, I think, is her attention to detail. I've been looking through all of the other designers, like close-ups on the eBay page, and all of them use like regular zippers, regular closures, regular buttons, blah, blah, blah. Erin used some very, very unconventional closures and detailing in her collection, which I don't think I've really seen on Project Runway, maybe ever. This third dress is amazing, probably what won it for her. I love how simple Erin's things are, but how embellished how she lets the embellishments rather come across as their own voice by letting the structure just be simple. Again, this is a dress that's probably really comfortable to wear, but it looks like $1 million. Erin's fourth look, we don't need to talk about because it's hideous. Erin's fifth look, we've already talked about it, but again, these are really, really interesting embellishment details. No, the dress isn't the most revolutionary shape, but what she does within the confines of her structure is what's really important to Erin's work, and it's really a signature with none of the other designers, really. I love this next look. It's her sixth look. She took the long dress from the season before and she cut it up. And this is what's really important about Erin, is she knows how to take a critique and run with it, as opposed to just like exploding and not being able to take it at all, or trying to change it way too much. She took this dress, she cut it off to a point where it became flattering again, and she paired it with this really super chic top that I love. I absolutely love this top. It looks a little bit like Scrubs, but like Fabulous Scrubs, I don't know. Erin sometimes goes a little too far off on this like genie in a bottle thing, which, you know, whatever, it happens. The detailing on this, however, is exquisite, it's totally beautiful, but the skirt it's too clumsy. The top is just nothing. But if you really get up close, you should really go look at the detailing. It's just stunningly gorgeous. The coat, again, closures are beautiful, the detailing that she did was beautiful, but I mean, the coat was just so unbalanced and weird and totally did not belong in her collection at all. Total weird needle scratch of a moment. This next look, I think is bizarre, but it's like bizarre in a way that I get. I think that had Erin another week, she maybe could have found a way to make this look a little bit more sophisticated than it came off looking. I think that the colors are a little jarring. I think that it's maybe a little too childish, but certainly a very interesting idea. And I can't take it away from her. She worked that brother sewing equipment like it was, you know, her job, and it was, because they're a sponsor. What you do, guys. And then of course, the banana look. I think this is iconic, honestly. The only look that anyone was talking about after the show was the banana look. It's the look that is going to define this season. Sorry, everybody, but I can't think of a single look that is more definitively imprinted in my brain from a Project Runway finale collection at this moment than this look. I know it just happened, but it's just such an incredible look. Erin really should be like patting herself on the back, because that's incredible. That was genius. To come off of that like yellow, yellow, yellow and be like yellow was such a glorious bitch slap of a design moment, and thank you, Erin, for giving it to us.